Hey guys and dolls, today I'm going to be doing the TMI tag, and this is a tag that's been going around YouTube. There are 50 personal questions which I will answer for you guys, and I thought this would be kind of a fun way to get reacquainted with my subscribers that have been around with me for 6 years now, and then all of my new subscribers, kind of let you know a little bit more about who I am as a person, you know, outside of just makeup. So yeah, kind of fun stuff. Let's go ahead and get started because there's a lot of questions. Okay, the first question is, what are you wearing? I'll be honest, I'm wearing just a t-shirt. I have no pants on. That is the YouTube way, isn't it? So I'm wearing just like a French terry t-shirt that I got from like Target or whatever. It's just like this like kind of denim blue. I will say though that I am going to repurpose this shirt later next week for an outfit of the day. So if you want to see how I would actually wear this out of the house, you know, that video will be up for you. Ever been in love? I would have to say yes. I am married. I'm very much in love with my husband, so have ever had a terrible breakup? I had like a couple of breakups that like just wouldn't quit, and those were pretty bad. And I did have a boyfriend where like we just kept making up and breaking up and making up and breaking up, and that was really bad. So I would say sure, yes. Okay, number 4 is how tall are you? And I think I'm 5'6", and the reason why I don't actually know my height is because I kind of lie about it. And it's funny because like every time I lie about it, I tell people that I lie about it, which is really stupid. But I usually tell people I'm 5'7" because I don't know, I just need the vanity height. It makes me feel better to think that I'm 5'7" for some reason, even though I'm actually 5'6". Whatever. How much do you weigh? Number 6 is any tattoos. And no, I do not have any tattoos. I don't have anything against them either. Just when I was younger and I couldn't afford to get them, I really wanted all these different tattoos. And now that I'm older, I'm like so glad I didn't get any of those. So I'm kind of afraid to like get something inked on me permanently and then regret it. I still think that they're beautiful. It's one of my favorite art forms. I love reading tattoo magazines and everything. I just don't know if they're for me personally. So number 7 is any piercings. And yes, I do have a few piercings. I don't feel like I have any like fun piercings really. I used to have my cartilage pierced up here, and then I took it out a couple years ago because I was never putting jewelry in it. I have 2 piercings here down on my lobe on both sides. I have my nose pierced, and then I have my industrial piercing, which I don't actually have the jewelry in right now. I actually took it out to get my hair, I don't know, I was doing something with my hair, and I took it out, and now it really hurts to put it in, so that's gonna be kind of a nightmare to fix. And then I used to have my belly button pierced, but it was, I don't know, I just didn't really like it that much. Like, I was so excited for it, and I had it in for, I want to say like 6 months or something like that, and then I was just like, this is more trouble than it's worth. Number 8 is OTP. And I don't know what OTP is, so we're gonna skip that one. Number 9 is favorite shows, and my favorite shows would be like Downton Abbey. I'm like obsessed with that because it's like period drama mixed with history, mixed with like beautiful costumes and English accents, and it's like filmed like a movie. I mean, like what do you really want more than that? I just recently got into Orange is the New Black. I love How I Met Your Mother. I love Girl Code. Like, I could just tell you about TV all day long. Which is really, really sad and pathetic. So, favorite bands. Again, so many favorite bands. My all-time favorite bands are like Queen and Smashing Pumpkins and The Killers and the Yeah Yeah Yeahs, and I can't think of any more right now without just like naming like newer bands that I'm really into, like Haim. I'm really into so many things. I just love all the things. Yeah. Lovin is something you miss, and I would probably say like being carefree like a kid. Like when you are a kid, you don't even know how good you have it until you're an adult and you're like, crap, why did I want to be an adult? And it's something that you never really can get back, which is not to get like super serious and sad with you, but there you go. Number 12, favorite song. Oh, no, I can't answer that. I have too many. I have like too many favorite songs. I will say my favorite song in this moment is My Song 5 by Haim. I just like play it on a loop to the point where like people around me get annoyed, but sorry kids, it's my favorite. Number 13 is how old are you? And I'm 28 years young. Number 14 is your zodiac sign. I am a Virgo, born on September 20th. Quality you look for in a partner. Someone who can make me laugh, pretty much, which is Mikey. He makes me laugh, and I feel like I can be myself around him. So number 16 is favorite quote, and I have a couple that I want to share with the class. The first one is Eleanor Roosevelt's, no one can make you feel inferior without your consent. That kind of paired with from a Madonna song. I think the song's called Secret, the one where she says, happiness lies in your own hands. And those quotes are both kind of go together, and it's really about your self-worth. And I kind of want to say, like, I really love that quote, happiness lies in your own hands, because you can't just say, like, okay, today I'm gonna be happy and like magically you're happy, but you're never gonna be happy until you do decide to be happy. Does that make sense? Like, happiness isn't gonna land in your lap. Just like a great job you want isn't gonna land in your lap. You have to work for it, and you're never gonna get it until you work for it. That's not guaranteeing that just because you work for it, you're gonna get it, but you're not gonna get there if you don't try. Favorite actor? Ryan Gosling? I don't know. I'll think of something much better later and be like, ah! Favorite color would be purple. I like dark bluey purple. It's kind of like what I got going on right now. That would be my favorite. I also really love gray, and I'm having a moment with orange right now. I don't know. Loud music or soft? Oh, loud, honey. Ooh, bump that shit. Music, yes. It's like the essence of my life. I need it loud. Where do you like to go when you're sad? I love to go to like the beach or anywhere like in nature that just gives me time to reflect and just kind of get away from myself. And yeah, that would be what I like to do. How long does it take you to shower? 20 minutes? I like showers. How long does it take you to get ready in the morning? I would say, like, if I'm just gonna buckle down and do it and it's not like getting ready to go out, it can take me like a half an hour, but if I'm really like gonna do makeup and everything, I would say anywhere from like an hour to an hour and a half. But it's not like solid time, you know, doing makeup or doing hair or whatever. I like to like spend my time and, you know, drink my coffee and listen to my music and dance around and everything. So that's kind of why it takes me so long. Ever been in a physical fight? Yes, I was in a fight when I was in 4th grade. There was this girl named Vanessa Hasso, and we were in like the after school like daycare together, and we hated each other for some reason. I don't know, like she hated me or I hated her, I don't know, but like we hated each other, and it came to blows. And then like the teachers of like the thing made us make up, and she ended up being like my best friend for like 3 years after that. So yeah, kind of funny. So what are your turn-ons? I like legs and butts. This is such a weird thing to talk about on YouTube. There you go. I like legs and butts. I think muscular legs are like the sexiest thing, and I always thought it was like a my husband specific thing. And then I was watching some show and I was like, oh my god, look at that guy's legs. And my friend was like, why are you looking at his legs? Number 25 is turn off, and I would say my turn offs would be like anyone who just looks like dirty or unkempt. Like you can have kind of like that boho look, but like if you actually look like you smell bad, that's not sexy at all. The reason you joined YouTube: I joined YouTube 6 years ago just as like a fun thing to do. I was working as an optician. This was like not going to be a career choice for me. I didn't even know about people making partner. Like I heard that there were some people that were partners, but I thought that they were like founding members of YouTube. And so yeah, I just joined it for fun to have something to do in my spare time. Number 27, fears. Afraid of heights. I am not fond of spiders. I don't know if it's like a genuine fear, but like they really freak me out, like the thought of them being on me. I am afraid of making bad decisions. That's very honest. I'm afraid of making bad decisions. Last thing that made you cry. This is kind of embarrassing, but Gossip Girl. I was watching it while I was getting ready to film the makeup tutorial that I filmed for this, and it was sad and I cried. And then I'm like, crap, I'm supposed to be filming a makeup video, but I'm like, Okay, so the next question is, last time you said you love someone, and that was earlier today when Mikey was headed out for work. Is there a meaning behind your YouTube name? And yes, so my YouTube username comes from the fact that I used to work at a thrift store when I was like 18. And so me and my coworkers, we would like dick around and try on clothes when it was slow or when the boss was away. And so we would always be like, is this vintage or tacky? You know, like, is this retro or is this tacky? And does it matter? Because who cares, we like it. So I actually had my email address as Vintage or Tacky, and then when I sent it for YouTube, I was like, okay, I'll just use Vintage or Tacky because I'm into like crazy bright colors and I'm into like vintagey stuff, and this is me in a nutshell. You know, I've got my hot pink hair, but I also really love, you know, my more classic things. So yeah, that would be the meaning behind my channel name. The last book you read. I am currently reading the Divergent series. So the last book I finished was the first book, Divergent, which was really good. Super fast read. Yeah, it's definitely a young adult novel, but it's good. I like it. Last show you watched, Gossip Girl, and then before that it was Girl Code. Just so you can actually have another answer, is last person you talked to, and that is Michael. He came home from work and I was like, hey babe, I'm not done filming yet. So relationship between you and the person you last texted. That would be my best friend, Jamie. Favorite food would probably, if we're counting like liquids, it would be coffee. If we're not counting liquids, it would be, I can't think of like a single, like a solitary food, but like I like really well balanced meals, like something with like rice and like a steamed vegetable and like chicken or fish or something like that. To me is like, ooh, that's like the perfect meal. So it's not one of those foods, it's like all of them together, like asparagus and white rice and some salmon. Ooh, that sounds so good. It's too bad that's not what I'm having for dinner tonight. 36 is place you want to visit. I really, really want to go to New York. I would love to go to Vegas. That's just like for the United States. I really want to go to Paris, and I really want to go to Italy and like all those like stereotypical places, but they're stereotypical because a lot of people want to go there because they're awesome. So yeah, those are the places I'd like to visit. Last place you were, and I guess the last place I was In-N-Out. We went there for dinner last night with Jamie. Do you have a crush? No, I mean, sometimes I have a crush on my husband, which is weird to say because it's like you're married. We've been together now for like 11 years. Like there's just times where you're just like, ooh, I can't get enough of your little face. I just want you. Is that TMI? Last time you kissed someone. Earlier today when Mikey was leaving for work. I feel like mine are like so boring because I'm married. Last time you were insulted. I don't know. Probably on the internet. Favorite flavor of sweet? God, this is like really hard. I don't know, probably chocolate. What instruments do you play? Well, that's very assumptive that I play an instrument. And the fact of the matter is I do not play an instrument because I faked my way all through band in 6th grade because, okay, I just have to complain about this for a minute. So they like would make you pick like band, orchestra, or chorus, and then once you were there you like had to pick whatever instruments they had available, and if they didn't have an instrument you had to like provide your own instrument. And I'm like, that's bull crap, because if I had known that I couldn't play the drums or the trumpet, I wouldn't have joined band and I would have joined orchestra and played the cello, but you couldn't like switch. So I was like, I'm not gonna learn how to play the flute out of protest. Yeah, even at 11 I was a little punk ass. Favorite piece of jewelry? That is impossible. I don't know. I would probably say like one of the pieces my husband gave me, like this Tiffany's key, or my wedding ring, which is also from Tiffany's. I don't know. I guess I really like Tiffany's jewelry. But yeah, I would probably say that the pieces that he's given me because they have sentimental value. Last sport I played. Does tonsil hockey count? Last song you sang, that would be my song 5 by Haim. I was like, I've been lied to, so what's the truth? Done. Your favorite chat up line? I'm assuming that's like a pickup line, and I don't know, I'd probably be like, have you met Ted? And the next question is, have you used it? And that would be no. Last time you hung out with someone, and that would be last night. I hung out with my best friend. And number 50 is, who should answer these questions next? So this is the tag portion of the video. I tag anyone who wants to make this video. I wasn't tagged specifically for this. You know, if you want to make a video, you know, sharing all your innermost thoughts, like what turns you on and, you know, stuff like that, then feel free to make a video about it or a blog post or whatever. Get involved. Alright guys, I hope that you guys had a fantastic time watching my weirdness on the internet, on the YouTubes, and all that stuff. I will have a makeup tutorial for this up very, very soon, and I will see you guys in my next video. Remember to be vintage or tacky. Just be yourself. See you, bye.